time it is. It's your main man, Leo Kelly, CEO of DCCTV. And you're now tuned in to another episode of Backyard Fishing with CEO Leo Kelly. That's crazy. I was talking for like an hour and a half yesterday, and I had my phone linked to my car. So it was going through the stereo system, and y'all couldn't hear me, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, my boy told me, working out and stuff, my homeboy, he was like, hey bro, what you oh yeah, first and foremost, y'all, I'm headed to the causeway again, man. I did good yesterday. I caught a huge stingray, but I caught some silver trout, I caught catfish and catfish yesterday. So that's what I did yesterday. Y'all see the footage, y'all see it, I'm putting it up. I edited it up and put it up. But anyway, I was telling my homeboy, you know, what I eat and stuff on a regular basis, you know, and he's like, yeah, man, I see you work out a lot, you know, what's your nutrition plan or whatever. And then I was like, hey, man, I eat a lot of, you know, fish, tuna, turkey, you know, chicken, you know, lean beef and stuff like that. But, you know, I eat steak, you know, I eat rice, potatoes and stuff, you know, but I work out vigorously, you know, I go hard. He said, you don't eat no sweets or anything like that? I was like, not really, you know what I'm saying? I don't eat no sweets like that, but I be wanting them sometimes. I just don't eat them. You know, he's like, man, look, every now and then you gotta have some type of sucrose. You gotta have some sugar in your body and that. So it ain't nothing. If you don't eat it every day, you can eat a Reese's cup. And Reese's cups, those are my kryptonite. You feel me? Bam. So he was like, man, you eat some Reese's with that peanut butter in it and stuff like that, that natural milk chocolate and stuff like that. I was like, well, don't tell me that. But anyway, he was on some, yeah, man, if you don't eat it every day, man, you can sneak in your sugars in there, you know, if you're not eating a lot of fruits and stuff like that. Every now and then, if you want to, you know, eat a Reese's cup or something, you should, man. You should be allowed to. You need to live life. And I was like, you know what? He right, man. I was like, I need to stop neglecting myself on everything. I work out hard. I eat sensible. I eat pretty good. So why not, you know, treat myself to something that I really like. And I like Reese's cups. So, no. So it's my treat on a Saturday. Because I don't eat like this. So guess what? I feel like I'm being treated right now. I feel accomplished. I feel like I deserve that right there. You feel me? But anyway, that's my homeboy, man. He working out. He got big on Instagram, working out, doing nutritional plans and stuff like that. And now he's no longer doing training, but he's doing motivational speaking and like tantra type stuff to make you really focus on your mental, you know, the stuff that you got to get straight before you work out, the mindset you got to get before you start training and stuff like that. That's what he does now. You know what I'm saying? Because he told me, I said, why you stop training? He said, I never stopped training myself, but as for people, I've noticed that a lot of people come to me for personal training, they're not mentally ready. And I was like, damn. Hey, what's up, guys? I can't look at y'all right now because I'm driving. I'm headed to my fishing spot. But anyway, so just listen to your boy. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, share my live. And he said, I noticed a lot of people usually come to me for personal training, but they wasn't physically ready, especially not for my training, because the way I train vigorous, I train hard, I no holds bars, I'm trying to get these results. People come in here with a 30-day plan, so I try to get them on a 30-day mindset. You know, they got to work 4 or 5 times a week, blah, 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 whatever. But they wasn't ready for it. So now what I'm doing is he trains trainers to be trainers. So he try to get you in the mind frame of the workout, in the mind frame of the hurt, the pain, the agony, the soreness before, you know, you even get to that. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, my bad, guys. That was wifey calling me. So anyway, what I was about to say. So yeah, the mindset. So he trained trainers to be trainers. So he get you in the mind frame to work out, to train, to be ready to endure the pain, the hurt, and to push that next step. So I thought that was dope, you know. So when he see me working out, he see my videos and stuff, man, he proud of me. And you know, he like, dang, man, you still killing it, man. Like, age ain't nothing but a number. You ain't playing no games. I see you going hard. He said your mental is on another level. you know, and that's when we got to talk about the eating and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm heading to the causeway right now. I got me a nice little fishing spot. Right now, what I noticed yesterday is I start catching all my fish around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I told myself I was gonna come out here at 4 o'clock. So that's what I'm doing. Coming out here and see if the fish are biting differently at this time, because it's kind of, I guess, their feeding time. You know, so I know it's gonna be a lot of people out here, but I'm about to come out here and see what I can catch today around this time, man, because when you don't have nothing biting the way you want it to bite, you got to figure out different times. You got to figure out different patterns, you know. And even if you go to the same spot, go to the same spot at different times, different when the weather is different, you know what I'm saying? Just try to knock it down at different times. What is that? Castaways, you know. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm coming out here around like 4, and hopefully nobody's in my spot. Nobody's where I'm supposed to be. You feel me? So that's what I'm on right now. I hope you guys are having a great day. Yesterday, those waves, man, they were hitting so hard. Those waves were crazy. Insane. I was using live shrimp and dead shrimp. Like I caught more fish off of the shrimp from the store. Like, I bought a bag of raw shrimp from Walmart, big old bag, like $15 for the bag, a whole bunch of shrimp, and like 50 to 60 pieces, right? And I had my live shrimp. I had my live shrimp on one pole, and I had my dead shrimp on the other pole. I was getting bite after bite with the dead shrimp. But I think it's because the whiteness of the dead shrimp, like real white, and the live shrimp are darker. So I think in that water, when the waves were going, I believe that the fish could see that white piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I was getting more bites. But we're gonna see, because I got some pretty large shrimp. They're pretty big, and I'm gonna sling them things out there. I got my my slinger today, but I got that ugly stick slinger out there with like some 10-pound tests on there, some strong 10-pound tests. Put a little light, little weight on there. Well, not light enough so it don't sway too crazy, and it can sink a little bit, and see what I pull out of there. Yesterday, I'm so glad I brought my big boy pole, because that's the pole that I hooked on to that like 50-pound stingray. Oh my goodness. I thought I had a shark or something. I thought I had like a shark or something. But it was a stingray. Just when you think you catching that big one, you got that big one. Oh, I got a big red fish, a huge spotted trout. It's a dang stingray. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna go out here, have a good time. It's still spring break, I guess, for some people, because these beach goers are out here, man. They out here, and everybody drove their own car. Ain't nobody carpool. There's a billion cars out here. But me, I'm different. I'm not looking for a parking spot. What I do when I come out here, man, I go across this bridge, and then I hook it back round, and I pull over on the side of the road. I don't even try to get no parking spot, because I know for a fact a lot of these people, they're not from here, so they don't know you can pull over like that, and they probably afraid. I got a big truck, so I ain't afraid. But I pull over far enough on the side where I'm out the road, I'm out people's way, and you know. So, but anyway, that's my little secret, man. And I got this little spot that I go to every time I go. I catch fish, no matter what. I catch fish. So I got a neighbor that wants some trout, and I caught silver trout yesterday. I got a neighbor that wants some trout, so I'm gonna try to catch some trout for him. I want to catch me, man, some snapper, man. Dang, I know it's some snapper out here. I want to catch me some snapper so I can cook those up, you know, myself. But I want to catch about 4 or 5 big trout for my neighbor. good dude, always walking, always working out, like in the, not at the gym, in the neighborhood, and I see him all the time. So I definitely want to catch some fish for him. But other than that, man, we just out here finna sling that pole, get some content, especially for those people. Like yesterday, I was talking about the people that don't get a chance to go fishing, man. It's so relaxing. You get to have time to yourself. You get to work on your mental and come up with ideas and different hustles and ways to grind when you out here solo doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to shout out everybody who gotta work Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, and don't get a chance to fish as much as I do or other people do. You know what I'm saying? Because they really grinding. With the rise of the rise of prices and gas and food and stuff like that, people gotta work, man. People hurting out here, guys. People really hurting out here. So a lot of people ain't got no time to be playing games and doing little rinky-dinky things, man. So they really putting in that work. Some people got 4 and 5 jobs. Yesterday I was talking about people working for a boss all the time. You know what I'm saying? That gives you no time to do your own thing. I was telling everybody, man, you probably need to, if you've been working for a company for 5, 10 years, 2 or 3 years, whatever, man, you probably need to make your own LLC. You know what I'm saying? Get your own EIN number and work for yourself as well. Don't just work for them, work for yourself. Whatever you're good at, get you a logo, start you a little business. Not saying you gotta quit your job. You can still work at your job, but start your little LLC, man, and I guarantee you go in a bank. Once you start that LLC, you go in a bank, you can get funding, man. You can get funding. You can automatically, you get an LLC and an EIN, they gonna automatically give you 50 grand. You can get 50,000. But if you're trying to get like 150,000, 200, your credit gotta be at least 680. At least 680, 690, so that they can, you know, not mess with you or push you through. But that first 50,000, they ain't really gonna ask you too many questions. You got an LLC and an EIN number, you might get that 50,000, 25 to 50,000. Most likely you'll get the 50 because they ain't really asking too many questions. They just want to know if you have a business, what is the business? You know what I'm saying? What do you plan on doing with the money? You know, I plan on buying supplies, gas. You know, I'm running it out of my house, so I gotta pay lights, and you know what I'm saying. So that's gonna be that 50,000. Anything else is on you, but you can get funding, man, for your business. But people don't understand that because a lot of people are not meant to have their own business. A lot of people want to work for somebody. They don't want the responsibility of insurance, of hiring people, of getting up every day and working for themselves, because it's a big responsibility when you have to get up and do it, or no money comes in, or nothing gets done. Because remember, if you don't show up at your job, there's 50 other people that can do your job. But when you're working for yourself, you don't show up at your job, ain't nobody doing a job. You're gonna get a bad review on Yelp, and then you ain't gonna get paid. Then the lights gonna get cut off, gonna get kicked out your, you know what I'm saying? So it's more of a responsibility, and a lot of people don't want that. So that's why I recommend you keep your job. Keep your job while you start your LLC, and, you know, work your business on a Saturday or Sunday. You know, work Monday through Friday. But the goal is to make your permanent job your side job, and to make your LLC your permanent job. That's what the goal is. The goal is to work for yourself, to hire people, have people working for you, to invest, to be able to go buy Airbnbs and stuff like that. That's the goal, man. To be able to kick it in gear and do your own thing. Eventually, you will be doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So people are afraid. They say, oh, the grass ain't greener. Of course, okay. You do not have to quit your job. You don't have to quit your job, work your job, but still get your LLC, get your EIN number, so that you will have stuff to write off when taxes come. Gas, man, I'm telling you, all this gas, all this food, materials, stuff like that. You want to have something to write off, and it makes it easier for people who do taxes. You know, you got something else, you have another business, you know, you work for yourself. So that's just some knowledge I'm throwing. Like I tell my friends, bro, I say, look, anything I learn, reading books, watching YouTube, Google and stuff, audio books, anything I learn and I feel it can help y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all. Not a hater. You could call me an OG if you want to, because OG, that's what OGs do. They pass on that knowledge. to people, you know what I'm saying, that they feel needed. You know, so you can call me an OG. Just know I'm a one-stop shop, man. I do windows and doors. I do tree trimming. I do pressure washing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a handyman. I can do a lot of stuff, man. So if you ever came to my house or seen the crib is fixed up. It's dope. All the chandeliers in the crib, I did. All the electricity and stuff, I did. I hate messing with electricity, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous. You know, and I'm not certified to work with electricity, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a one-stop shop when it comes to all that type of stuff. But my biggest thing is, man, I love to fish. I love to be out on the water. All right, we had a stoplight so I can look at some of y'all stuff. Now, let me see what you guys talking about here. What's up? Hi, what's up? Favorite sea animals, that's what's up. And hammerhead sharks. Oh, I did catch some, I caught some bonnet heads yesterday too. I caught 2. You'll see it on my, I gotta put this back up, guys. We back in traffic. I caught some bonnet head sharks too yesterday. 2 baby bonnet head sharks. Man, they were some fighters too. Yeah, they was fighting with me. It was cool to catch them, man. It's awesome when you catch something that like to fight and bend that pole, have that pole bending. It's dope. So anyway, man, that's what it is. I know some people hate when I start talking about business, but I do that because I have people who watch me who are interested in that type of stuff. Like, I watch a lot of people when it comes to real estate, when it comes to business, and I'm trying to learn these stocks and bonds and all that stuff, trying to learn what these guys got going on with all that stuff, the Bitcoin and all that. That stuff just seems dangerous and gambly. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be gambling funds away or basically, throwing stuff away. You feel me? A lot of people, especially NBA players and NFL players, lost a lot of money trying to get into that type of stuff, you know, and I know some guys who did, and I just don't want to risk that type of stuff. And they say, man, scared money don't make money, but it is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. If you are working for a boss and you've been there 10 or 15 years, you should have learned enough to be able to implement some of that stuff within your own life or within your own LLC, your own side business, your own side hustle. Most people who do jobs like construction jobs, any trade type job, most people make the most money on side jobs. They make the most money doing jobs on the side. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against your company, because you're not going against your company. You're not taking business away from your company. But what you're doing is you're utilizing the talents that you've acquired or that you're learning for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to stop working when you get off work. If you want a side job to make more bread, to keep your mind going, keep utilizing your talents, you do so. You don't have to just sit down and wait to go to work the next day. Nah, man. Keep making that money, keep grinding. I'm telling you right now, like I told you guys last year, this year we're taking more trips, be it on cruises, flying, driving, whatever. We're taking more trips. We're enjoying our lives, man. I'm telling you, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. That's why I tell people to stay your healthiest, work out, eat as good as you can. Go on dates, man. You know, have fun with your friends, with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your husband. Enjoy your kids, enjoy your nephews, your nieces. Tomorrow is not promised, man. Tell your mom you love them. Tell your dad you love them. And make sure you keep in contact with the people that's closest to you, that you really love, because, you know what I'm saying? You never know what can happen. So I tell everybody, stay healthy, stay strong, not only physically, but mentally. Keep reading. Man, there's so many people out here, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. Keep reading, keep learning, and keep your mind on in a grind mode. Like, stay in grind mode. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people get over on you. Don't be so trusting with anybody, with dudes, with women. Don't be so trusting, man. Like, kind of shield your heart, but give people an opportunity to show you who they are, man. I'm telling you, you don't have to prejudge. We don't prejudge, you know, but let people show you, man. You don't have to talk so much. Let people show you who they are, man. These guys fishing, they gonna get in trouble because they ain't supposed to be fishing on that. No fishing anytime, and they fishing on the thing. The fishing and wildlife people will ticket them ASAP. And that guy got like 4 kids with him. He really gonna be in trouble because I know those kids don't have license. You know what I'm saying? He might have a license, but I know those 4 kids ain't got a license, and he got them breaking the law already, and they young, so he gonna really get in trouble. And the guy, whoever pulled him over, don't let it be a woman. And the women, oh, they mean. Ooh, the women law enforcement agents, they, when it comes to fish and wildlife, they don't play. But the dude, if it's a dude, he might just give him a lecture or whatever. But if it's a woman, she gonna tell him about having them kids on that bridge. Trust me, I done seen many happen. I done see people get lectured right next to me while we fishing, and then they don't have their license. I got mine. And some people trying to use me, they catching way more fish than they're supposed to, and I haven't caught a lot of fish. So they telling the officer, he's with me, I got this, and I'm just like, hey, look, hey, you can say whatever you want. I can't this by myself. Because if you lie to them, like they're like the feds. If you lie to one of those officers and they figure out you lying, they can arrest you. And if you catch fish too small and you catch a whole bunch of them and you can't put them back in the water and they like that, they'll arrest you, man, for fishing. I'm telling you, man, you ain't gotta have a license or a certificate to have a pow, but you definitely have to have one. Ain't that something? You don't have to have a license to carry, but you have to have a license to fish, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. So that's why when I come fishing, man, I come by myself, and I be by myself. I do my own thing. I don't like to be involved with too many people because I be locked in. When I be fishing, I be locked in. Just so you know, guys, we going to the causeway in Tampa. Well, we're on the causeway in Tampa, Florida, and I got a little spot up here that I fish. I like to throw the pole way out there and see what I can catch. But we are on the causeway. It's packed as heck back that way because that's the beach area. We're going over the bridge to where it's not as many people. Still a lot of people, but not as much traffic when it comes to people walking and stuff. So this is where I'm headed to the light, make a U-turn, and I'm parking my little spot. Well, that's a good fishing spot right there too. There's too many people over there. I just can't do it. Too many folks. Good little spot. Just too many folks. They be crossing the lines, like getting your line hooked up with theirs, and then you got a lot of kids over there that go fishing. They come over and they see your tackle box or they see your stuff, they start picking at your stuff. I'm telling you, it happens to me every time. If there's some kids in the area where I'm at, they will find me. They will find me and mess with everything I got. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I know it's an attraction. That's what my wife said. She was like, the kids are attracted to you, like your aura, your vibe. Like they can tell you're nice. Like when you're out there, you fishing and you doing whatever. That's why they always attract. They'll leave their family, their people, their crowd, and come right over where I'm at. Every time, it never freaking fails. You know, she said it's just your aura. Oh, that's where I'm going right now. It's your aura that you give off. You know, and I was like, wow, that's dope. That's big. That's big to know. Yeah. So anyway, this is definitely a hot day out here, real hot. The fish will be biting a little bit. I'm gonna cast way out, and we gonna pull some in, y'all. We are gonna pull some in. And what I'm doing today, guys, I'm actually gonna film a video because I want to edit this video for backyard fishing with CEO Leo Kelly. So I'm not gonna go live fishing. I'm gonna actually do a video so that I can upload it so you guys can watch it over and over and over. And I can do my little edits and stuff like that. You feel me? So that's what it is. And this is my turn. Is this my turn? Yeah. This is my light. I'm gonna make my little U-turn. Make my little U-turn. For those who know it ain't, I gotta keep going up. Man, for those of you guys who do fish, man, tell me what it means to y'all. Like, tell me what y'all think about fishing. Tell me what y'all think about, like, what if you go solo? Is it a relaxing thing, or do you fish for food? You fish just to fish? You fish for fun? Or you fish just to get away from the house, to be relaxed, to be chilling with yourself, to like think of ideas, to come up with different ventures and stuff? Like, why do you fish? You know what I'm saying? Put it down. Put the comments down below, man. Let me know why you fish. And when you do go fish, how many days a week you fish? How many times a month you fish? You know, and what kind of bait you like to use when you go fishing? Are you saltwater, freshwater? Man, put it down, man. I want to read some of those comments. So when I come to a stop up here, I'll read some of those comments. And, you know, you guys, man, don't forget to like, comment. Like, y'all definitely got to get me in that algorithm, so y'all got to like the video too. You can't just watch it. So like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe to my channel. You feel me? Got to. So I can keep y'all informed. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post videos or when I go live. Or, you know, so make sure y'all hit that notification bell. And that's what it is, man. Got a lot going on, and I'm gonna keep you guys informed with everything. But right now, we about to make this turn. Right now, we're gonna come to a stop, so I probably can see some of you guys' texts in a minute when we come to this stop. I had to get my phone from down there. It was getting too hot. Phone was burning up. So when I come to this stop right here, I'll be able to see you guys and stuff. A lot of traffic, man. A lot of traffic, but I am here though. I'm here. I didn't get caught way back there. Definitely in the area that I want to be in. So that's what it is. All the spring breakers, they are out. They are out here in numbers. What's up? What's up? Peaceful because my baby mama can't find me. That's funny. Hammerhead sharks. What's up? Oh. Hey, man, y'all be good. Have a great day. Remember this. If you don't remember anything, love you.